Namaste Viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. In series of 2025 major planet transit, today we are going to see a Rahu transit in 2025 and its effect to the all 12 sign. So in 2025, Rahu, that the shadow planet, people consider that as a shadow planet, known for its influence on the ambition, innovation and unconventional path or subconscious mind, because Rahu has an abundant result, will transit through the Pisces and then half of the year later it will move to the Aquarius. This transit is expected to bring the significant changes across the various aspects of life and each zodiac sign. Now see, we have seen the Jupiter, Saturn and now Rahu. When these three major planets transit and change its sign to the next sign, it's called a big development or big change. So here we will going to see how the Rahu will impact in 2025 to everyone. Now first we take the detail of a Rahu transit. Current position is that Rahu is transiting in Pisces, which emphasizes on the spirituality, creativity and introspection. See, it's a 12th sign, a Kal Purush 12th sign, 12th house. So almost when Rahu, which is a planet of a materialistic thing, enter into the spiritual sign, that's the combination presently we are having. It's also a sign of Jupiter. Later this transit will move, and as we all know, Rahu doesn't move forward, it goes backward. So it will move on Aquarius on 18th May. 18th May Rahu will move to Aquarius sign. Now that shifting makes the innovation, social connection and unconventional approach, because normally also the 11th house Rahu is considered very good. Now Aquarius sign, again it is a Saturn sign, which is a very close friend, close relation of Rahu. In between they both will be staying together between 29th March to 18th of May. Rahu and Saturn both will be transit in Pisces. Rahu already be there in the Pisces, Saturn will enter in the Pisces sign. That may be a shaken period. Everybody has to note that period. I'll be specially doing that video. So that will be somewhat a financial instability, political imbalance. It's a spiritual inclination. Many people will incline toward the more spirituality. Unwanted interruption. People will feel that something is holding them. It may be a trap into the wrong venture, or it's an accident and mishap. So that kind of unwanted things will be there during that 45 days. So that 50 days or 45 days will be a very crucial time. Not a time to take any call, because it's in the Pisces sign. So now as we move further, we are going to see how it is going to affect in the Pisces sign, because it's almost a half period it is there in the Aquarius sign, Pisces sign, and half of a period it will be coming into the Pisces sign. So Rahu presence in the Aquarius, when it will enter on 18th of May, almost a half of a year, it will encourage a focus on the forward thinking. Pisces is the almost leftover, we call as a leaving or leftover sign, whereas the Aquarius is nothing but the focusing forward thinking. So as those having a Rahu also in 11th house, they also have a forward thinking. Socially they are very well advanced. Then networking, as I mentioned, is socially, and it embraces the new technology, because Saturn sign, Saturn Aquarius, Aquarius means too deep. Aquarius is always called as a too in depth. So Rahu is entering, so in depth things will be coming out. This period is conducive to exploring the uncharted territories. Many places, many things, many field which has not been yet touched. Like we all heard about the AI, artificial intelligence, chat gpt. Likewise, so many apps, so many things, new technology also will involve in during this period. Now you see, just prior to this 18 years when it has came in the Aquarius sign, that time how it has happened. So that was a period 2007-6 where also the new technology has emerged. So it is a conductive exploring the uncharted territories which is not been touched. Fostering the social connection is a very good sign. All the social media will grow like anything, as the Saturn presently is it's controlling somewhere. And we have seen that many countries are now opening to the various social medias and social connectivity site. And pursuing the humanitarian endeavor is also a sign of a human endeavor, because Aquarius is mainly dealing with the in-depth relationship with the human being. Individual may feel a high intent desire, because the 11th house is a desire fulfillment, to break free from the traditional norms. So whatever the traditional norms are there, that also will be broken, and people may move on further on base of the technology, on the base of the surrounding. Their values of a life may also be changed, and they might adopt the progressive ideas. So that's all are the changes as being expected from the Rahu in the Aquarius sign. See, out of both the sign Aquarius and Capricorn, Aquarius is a very solid sign of a Saturn. And when solid sign, again it is a air based sign, it is a airy sign. So that time the Rahu gives a very positive result, because Rahu is also a kind of a humorous, sentimental, and this Aquarius sign always give encourage to this sign. Now we are going to see how it will be going to impact, because we have seen the general effect of the Rahu. Now we are going to touch the Rahu impact in all the sign. Starting from Aries, because what I will be going to speak is on about you can consider as a moon sign, because normally it's first effect on the emotional side. So how the people, either Aries ascendant or Aries moon, Aries sign, how they are going to affect mentally, physically, actually. Considering Aries, they are from 12th, it is now coming 11th, so there are something betterment for them. As transit through your 11th house, this Rahu, it enhances your social network. You are being disconnected, you are being flow into the spirituality. Now you will come back from this sannyas or give up place to the social place. So it is a network bringing an opportunity to financial gain, because you are focused totally on to control the expenditure. Now it will be enhancing your financial gain. Whatever you are expecting since long back, now it will be matured. You may achieve the long-term goals and find a success through the collaboration. So associate with maximum people, connect with the maximum people. Remember or recall your past relationship. That will be the sign of a growth for yourself. Coming to the Taurus. For Taurus people, Rahu will be in 10th house, because 11th also a better place. Now 10th is far better place. When the Rahu transit on 10th house, you don't know your potential, but that potential will come out. People will see, will give you credit, name, fame and recognition. So that Rahu is in the 10th house. Career achievement and public recognition are highlighted. So your goal, your career goal will be able to achieve. Whatever the work you have done, now it will be giving you a result. And public recognition, people will recognize that this work has been done by this person, are highlighted. However, it's essential to maintain the ethical standard, because Rahu normally find out the shortcut. So don't apply any shortcut in your work. Just pursue your long-term goal and do your routine work. So no shortcut. No unethical practice you should practice during this period, and avoid the potential pitfalls. You have a potential pitfall. You might be facing that thing, so avoid that things, because sometimes Rahu creates such a shadow, such a trap that people can involve in this. So don't be involved in any kind of a politics. Just do your work and search or go inside and search your potential, in which area you can do better. So that's for the Taurus. Coming to the Gemini, it will be from 10th house. Now it is being coming into the 9th house. Rahu, good thing is that then when other planets are encouraging clockwise, it will be anti-clockwise. This will be going on clockwise. So Rahu is only transit and Ketu transit is on the clockwise side. So from 12th it is 11, 11 it is 10, 10 it is now 9. So for Gemini it will be transiting over 9th. So whatever the work you have already performed during the past 1.5 year, 18 months, this 9th house encourage the traveling, higher education and philosophical exploration. So your total dimension of looking the world will change, because in 10th house you have focused so much in the work. Now you have to explore, now you have to see comparative study with the others. So that is why the higher education, if you are planning, that is a very good time. It is also encourage the traveling, long distance traveling, settle stable in the overseas. That's also very common in this time. And it will also involve your philosophical exploration. Whatever the thoughts, belief that you possess, that also will come out. Be cautious of endeavor in the unconventional belief. This will open up so many beliefs, so you should not stuck with the unconventional belief. Means you need to find a truth. That is a common thing that you need to, because many people will come, many people will give you some kind of their own belief. May it affect you or may not it affect you. You should not connect with this all their belief. You have to make your strong belief. Maybe somewhat an argument, somewhat a dispute with your mentor or your superior also, but that you have to manage, and you should not involve into much of a difference of opinion with your elders. So that you have to take care. Now for Cancer, now your Cancer from 9th it is moving to the 8th. 8 Rahu, 8 Jupiter, 8 Saturn. Normally people don't like or they don't advise, but in transit, see, transit is different from your natal planet. Transit means is an opportunity. Transit is a offer to offer. It's offering something. If you take, it is your offer. If you doesn't take, it will pass on. So you might have seen my transit and dasha comparative. Do see that video, dasha and transit comparative study, which will work on whichever house, whichever time. So transit in Cancer people, it is transiting your 8th house. So Rahu may bring unexpected financial gain or challenges, because 8th house is hidden. We always say whatever is occult, whatever is in depth, whatever is not been seen, which we call as occult or secretive things. So it will bring an unexpected financial gain or challenges also. It's a time for introspection and transformation. Look inside, because 8 is a kundalini also. Whatever is a hidden energy inside you is a 8th house. That is why it is also called as a house of in depth. So that is a occult. That is called a secretive house, urging you to delve into deeper into your psychic. You have to work for your psychic ability. Whatever you possess inside, you have to make it out. It's time for research. It's time for writing. Whatever you feel, just write out. It's also time where some kind of a dispute may arise with the ancestral property. So your aim is to resolve these things and settle this thing. For Cancer people, this is an opportunity. If you wish, you can settle your ancestral properties dispute also during this period, or you wish to make any ancestral property or your own will, this is a right time. Coming to the Leo people, it will be going to from 8, it is going to 7. Now Saturn is coming in your 8th house and Rahu is transiting to your 7th house. So it will affect the partnership and relationship. You have to be very careful, because maybe some rumors, some unwanted matters may arise from the partners or from your opponent. So you have to be very careful during this period. No new alliance may form. It may happen that you may leave your present partner, and you may, because you might be aware about some secret about him in this 8 Rahu, so you may enter into the new venture with the new people. By ensure clarity and honesty to prevent a misunderstanding. You have to come out from the misunderstanding. It should not be cause you your long-term relationship, so you have to be very careful. Those who are planning for marriage, they also to be very careful, because it's also your social alliance. May something is not been hide, that you have to see to it. So that is also your goal, not to involve into unwanted relationship and create a burden out of it. For Virgo people, it will be going from 7 to 6 house. 6 house Rahu transit is very good, because 3, 6, 10, 11 we always say Rahu transit very well. So you should focus on your health and daily routine. See, presently Saturn is here, and now Rahu is entering this. So you have to careful about your daily routine, because 6th house is particularly for the disease, discomfort from the body itself. So that you have to say, it's alarming things. 6th house is also called as an alarm, because all kind of negativity first start from this 6th house, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all houses are good. It's the first 6th house which is giving you some alarm that things are not good. So that alarm you have to listen during this area, and you have to be very careful about your daily routine, and become the something will become permanent. If you keep going on some habit, it may be permanent for you. You will not overcome out of it. So that you have to take care. The transit may help you to overcome the enemies. So whoever are causing you any problem, you will take control, you take charge from your enemies or opponent, and competitor leading to the personal growth. So those who are causing you some hardship, causing you a competition, so they all will be sidelined. You will take control of this. And if you are wish to change your job or some career path, yes, this is the right time to overcome from the past all the humiliation, all the problem. Those who are in front of you causing you a problem in the earlier time, this 1.5 years, now it's a time to take a call and to withdraw yourself from them. So for Virgo, this will be the good inclination. For Libra, it will be going from 6th to 5th house. So this is a 5th house is the stimulate the creativity and romantic things. So all the Libra people, those who are waiting for the higher education, waiting for the child, who are waiting for their own creativity, this is a right time. So you can show your creativity, you can develop some skill, you can learn also some new skill during this period. All the unconventional and higher education are also being come in the 5th house. See, 9th house is for the research, moving into the something new area, whereas 5th is a continuation of the study. So if you are done some study, you may continue with this. However, the mindful of an impulsive decision in love and speculative investment. So you should not be impulsive and fast decision related to either your love or any speculative gain. See, speculative gain may be achievable. It may be achievable, because Aquarius is a very comfortable sign for the Rahu, but you should not be impulsive. You should not be in a hurry. You will be getting 1.5 years to get maximum profit. So you should not be in hurry. For Scorpio, it will be moving to the 4th house. From 5th house, it is now in the 4th house. Half year it will be in the 5th house, and then half in the 4th house. So now you have to concentrate on your own home affairs, your inside home, whatever things are required, your pleasure, your vehicle, your comfort. Now you have to control on that side. So Rahu influence matter related to home and family in this house. So you have to be very careful taking a decision related to buying a house or selling the house. So that's a decision you have to take. You might consider the relocating or renovating. It may be happen that something is not been going good, so you wish to make it change. So if you are considering relocating, very good. or you want to make a renovation, that is also a good plan. But ensure the decisions are well thought out of, because Rahu may give you lot of options, so you should not be in confused, and take the consent of your family, consent of your in-house people, that what to be done, completely relocation or by renovation, it will serve your purpose. So that you have to take a call from your own family members. Now considering the Sagittarius people, it will be from 4th, it will be going to the 3rd. So Sagittarius people, Rahu position is in your 3rd house. Enhance the finance. It will also enhance your financial risk taking, communication skill, and encourage the short traveling. You will be traveling also very much during this period, 1.5 period, but we are considering particularly in 2025. So it will enhance your communication skill and encourage the short traveling. It's also an excellent time to pursue a new learning opportunity and hobbies. As a new venture, new things, if you already learned something, it is a time to explore. Relation with the surroundings, neighbors, and your siblings also will be improve quite better during this period, and there will be a good connectivity you will find from your friends, your social, as well as it will give you an opportunity to create a new desire. So by applying the new venture, a new desire will also be fruitful for you. Moving ahead to the Capricorn people. Capricorn people from 3rd, it is coming to the 2nd. It's a good moving, and Rahu will impact during this period on the particularly on your speech, your family relationship, and particularly the wealth, or we call as a finance. Be cautious with the expenditure and strive for clear communication to avoid the misunderstanding. You may utter something and that will translate or understood some different way. So don't talk anything which will be a controversial, not to give opinion of anything, because whatever you utter, that will become the stamp. So you should avoid some of your opinion. Even though you feel something about your family, you feel something about your colleagues and relatives, you should be quiet, or try to give any comments. Normally people comments on the YouTube, Facebook, online, all the platform. So try to avoid any uttering any words or writing anything by giving your opinion that may cause something adversely, because your intention is not that, but by Rahu on your tongue may twist your word, twist the meaning of the thing. So you have to be very careful, especially for the finance also. Don't let money to others, lend money to others. Even though you have a surplus, just keep for yourself, keep in bank, keep in safe custody, but rather to give someone, because it's not a good time to give someone. It may be a trap and you may not receive your money later on. So you have to be very careful. For Aquarius people, now this Rahu is coming from 2nd house to 4th house. Now it is an in-house. Inside the body, Rahu is entering, and it's entering from the mind. So you have to be very cool during this period. And this is your 1st house. The Rahu is in your 1st house. So your personal identity and self-expression come into the forefront. Now you have to make yourself more clear. Your vision, visualization should be clear. Your own mindset should be clear. See, in up to this time it is in 2nd house, so maybe you utter something, but now you have to be very careful about your own conduct. You have to be very careful about your own conduct. So that is why you have to, it's your own personal identity and self-expression, and that come into the forefront. Embrace the innovative ideas about yourself, create something, write down something, but remain grounded to prevent the overreach. So that, because it will be lot of things are moving around you, because you are surrounded, your body is surrounded, your mind, because 1st house is a mind head, your mind is surrounded by the Rahu. So it may make you to the too extreme end. It will lead to east also, it will lead to the west, it may lead to your north or south. So that extremity you have to avoid, and be focused on what your capacity is there and what you can perform. So these two things are very relevant during this period. And be in center, not to be a prudent person, we call as a, not to incline on either side. Maybe people have a lot of opinion, but you should be stable, in grounded and in the center. Now considering the last sign, Pisces. Now for the Pisces people, previously it was in their own house, now it is going to the 12th house. So 12th Rahu certainly not considered good, because 12th house is a house of nature, and Rahu is also a nature influence planet. So it will be emphasized on the spirituality and introspection, because previously it was in you, it's developing quality within you. You have faced, you have seen so many things, now you have to again go back insidely and not too much interact with the people, because Saturn Rahu both will be there in the Pisces also, and then in the Pisces people Sade Sati is also ongoing, second phase will be there, and now again the Rahu in the 11th house. So in this period, retreat and reflection, but avoid aesthetic endeavors. So you should be avoiding the views, ideas, or something which is irrelevant thing. You have to keep that things away, and also not to involve anything into the habit. You should not develop any habit during this period, because that also maybe cause you a very negative aspect. So be careful about the habitual things, and you should not involve in anything which you are not supposed to. Sometimes it happens that we are never being called, we are never been seen some things, but we involve in this. Like people suddenly transform themselves, their lifestyle into some extremity, that also to be avoided. High rich surrounding, many people will come and approach you, like to spend, but that's all will be negative, and you may lose with some irregular habits. So you have to be very careful. So this will be the small gist about the all 12 sign, what to be done, what not to be done. Now we should always learn also a remedial part, because Saturn and Rahu both are very powerful related to the remedial part, and Rahu responds faster in the remedy. I have seen that Rahu is the only planet who respond positively, obviously, very fast in this thing. So first of all, it's a time for meditation, because Rahu may make you confusion. So put a filter. By putting the meditation, you may avoid many things. So first is the meditation. So mantra recitation. Mantra, continuous mantra for all the 12th house. Whatever house the Rahu is there, the best remedy is just to continue doing some mantras. So keep some mantra in your tongue and repeatedly sing this, so that new thoughts will not make you problem. So chanting Rahu Bij mantra, Ra Rahave Nama, or anything, Mahamrityunjay mantra, that is also connected to this. Shiva mantra, Lord Shiva mantra, Om Namah Shivaya, this is also good. And Bhairav mantra is also work very good during this period. And one of my video I have given the Rahu as a cat and Ketu as a dog. So if you can have a cat feeding also, pamper the cat also during this period, that is also there. So you can do this and can mitigate the adverse effect, so that it will not give you any adverse or extreme thought. You can do the charitable things also. Those who are physically not capable, handicapped, you can help them. Those who have not, who has broken some body limb part, that also you can do. And it cause related to the education and can appear the energy. So you can donate the food, you can donate the necessary things, medicines to the needy people. So that's also comes under the Rahu. All the unconventional things, all the donation also you can be doing. You can also do the regular meditation, because I say that meditation can serve a better solution. So engage in the mindful practice or maintaining the mental clarity will balance your mind, so that unwanted thoughts or unexpected events also can be reduced. And whatever the decision you are taking, just wait. Don't immediately say anything. Don't promise also anything immediately, because Rahu suddenly change the environment. and if it is a very sunny days, completely it will reverse and make a rain. So that extremity is possessed as a nature. I say you, it is a very alarming things. You can also wear the gemstone, because Rahu, like Firoza, also very good during this period, and Firoza or Gomet, what we call as a Hazelnut or Gomet. Gomet is also very good. Those who are suitable, they can wear the Gomet. You can also use Hakik. Hakik, brown color, that stone, which is also a Gomet or cat's eye also, the people say, because cat always comes under the Rahu. So you can always consult the astrologer and use this kind of a remedy. Semi-precious stones are always been advisable, like I say that Hazelnut, Gomet, or you can use this cat's eye, you can use the Akik, this all Firoza, this all work very well. So this way, the visiting the Lord Shiva temple, praying Lord Bhairava, Kal Bhairava, or any kind of a Bhairava is also good remedy during this period. Attending the Jyotirlinga, there are 12 Jyotirlinga in India, so you can do any Shiva Mandir, or you can visit any Jyotirlinga. That is the right place for the Rahu to pray. So these all are the result for the individual as well as effect on the whole people. We are also going, I am also going to make the video on the Rahu on the Aquarius sign, which will be upcoming event. So that also will do in detail. But this is a particularly remedy for 2025. Hope you might like this video, and you will certainly apply the things which I advise. For consultation on all kind of advice, you can always contact me in the WhatsApp number given here. You can follow me in my Facebook or Instagram page, DM Astrology or Dharmesh Mehta. The same video you will find in the Hindi language. Those who are Hindi learner, you can use my other channel, DM Astrology Hindi, where entire videos are in the Hindi language. So thank you very much, viewers, for listening this video. And we'll be again coming with the new video very soon. Thank you very much, viewers. Namaste.